All right, all right. And I'm gonna kind of wait for some of you guys to fill in, and we get the show started. Oh, we'll get this show started. Oh, we're gonna get this show started. Yes, we are. Yeah, it is what it is, though, y'all. All right, got one person in here. Hello, two people. What's going on? How you guys doing? Glad you are here to join me. We got a juicy topic today. People are actually enjoying my podcast much more than just me making videos. Like people actually enjoy the podcast better. What's up, X Twilly Trooper? Hey, man, I like that name, man. What's going on with you, man? See, now I know your name, and I'm gonna remember you, man. And that's just the way that is. Hey, man, I'm just a guy, man. I'm just a fan. Okay, I'm just a fan with a big mouth. That's all I am. I appreciate, man. Appreciate y'all joining me, man. We're gonna try to keep this to an hour and a half, man. That's what we're gonna try to do. Talk for a little bit, and oh man, we got some juicy, juicy stuff today. This podcast gonna be on and popping. I'm gonna wait till I get about 15 people in, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the show. Um, for those of y'all that don't know, while I get this thing cracking and people are just kind of getting in here, I started doing women's MMA because I had a few fighters. They actually asked me to start talking about women's MMA. I really primarily was a boxing channel. And yeah, I still put up boxing videos, but I just kind of noticed, man, good grief, the women they get no coverage. And the only reason why I'm talking about this John Jones thing, because this is big news, okay? And we got to talk about this. This is big, big news. Make good videos today, yeah, man. Hey, thank you, man. I had a lot of people, man. They was mad. I am me. Oh, they was mad. I'm talking about some people going crazy, but man, look, you gotta tell it like I see it, man. You know, John Jones popped today, or they got him, and you know now Chris Cyborg in the driver's seat. Really, this is a good. Chris Cyborg is in the driver's seat, and what Chris Cyborg is trying to do is she's trying to become a household name. Okay, that's what she want to do. And if she can go in there now, she can't just beat Holly Holm. She got to knock Holly out. She got to knock Holly out, and she'll become a household name. That's what'll happen. She will become a household name. But we'll talk about that because Holly Holmes says, "Yeah, I'll take that fight." Yeah, yeah, and I'm gonna read you guys the article when I get we get enough people in here. We get enough people in here, then I can really get into I can definitely get into the dichotomy of this video, man. But yeah, man, John Jones, I'm disappointed, man. Real disappointed. I thought John Jones, went in there and he fought a phenomenal fight against Daniel Cormier, and then this dude come up dirty, man. This dude is dirty. Yeah, Winkle John is backed into a corner because he threw dirt on Cyborg all these years. Winkle John put dirt on Cyborg's name all these years, and now your athlete again popped for the third time. I'm a forgiving person. Like I can understand if you popped one time, and you know what, and I might can even forgive you if it popped a second time. But if you pop three times, you pop three times, man. Like, are you serious? This man done popped three times. Well, I think the second time he was using cocaine. I think so. I think for PED usage, twice. But cocaine, yeah, But still, man, your body already is a weapon. Okay, if you're a fighter, your body is a weapon. But when you pop and you start taking performance enhancing drugs, well, now your body is a loaded gun. It's a loaded weapon. And whether you slice it and dice it, man, good grief, man. Maybe this dude really felt like he had to take these performance enhancing drugs to beat Daniel Cormier. And you know what? The real victim is Daniel Cormier, man. Especially how the fans treated Daniel Cormier. They treated him like the villain, man. But this guy's a family man, This guy's a good father to his kids. I mean, this guy really does set a good example. And Daniel Cormier really could have went in on John Jones. Like I'm talking about, he could have really did it. But When John Jones really was down and out, Daniel Cormier was like, I hope John get his stuff together. So kind of came out when he finally figured out John was ready to fight again. That's when Daniel started talking junk. But Daniel Cormier didn't kick him while he was at his lowest point. You know, so I kind of respect Daniel Cormier. The only thing I don't like about Daniel Cormier is he made that video all about that cake. I couldn't stand that, man. All about that cake. It just made Daniel Cormier look very effeminate. You know, yeah, IME. In a short period of time, this dude is popping. This dude popping like a kennel of popcorn, man. Like I mean, and just when you think things in MMA is getting boring, just when you think stuff in the world of women's MMA or MMA period is boring, you know, just when you think it's boring, something always comes back. I mean, that's just the way that is. But let's get into Winklejohn. See, I don't know about Greg Jackson. Greg Jackson don't really talk a lot of junk like that. But this man, Mike Winklejohn, twinkle, twinkle, little star, Winklejohn is who you are. He talks all this junk, man. And I sat back and I said, do Winklejohn really believe what's coming out of his mouth? And I looked at some Winklejohn fights. I did. I looked at some Winklejohn fights, and I done seen Winklejohn get knocked the hell out a few times. And I said, dang. I said, Winklejohn teaching Holly Holm all this stuff, and this dude got knocked out. I'm talking about Winklejohn was knocked out. Kickboxer. Yeah, Greg Jackson. I like Greg Jackson. Greg Jackson, he just making all these champions. Like he got Celine Aga, who probably is the most athletic, the most unathletic person in the gym, and she'll tell you that herself. He's completely revamped Celine Aga's game. Celine Aga is a threat, okay, in Invicta. She's a threat. But but man, John Jones making these people, man, making Greg Jackson look bad. But this man, this man, he had the nerve to come out and see this thing was gonna be shut down. This whole Cyborg Holly Holm notion was gonna be shut down. It was done. And then Twinkle Winklejohn had to come out and say, well, good grief. God dog. Holly Holm can pick Chris Cyborg apart. And oh, Twinkle, Winkle, little star, how I figure what you are, all he had to say was nothing. That's all he had to say. Antoine Simpson, what's up, man? I got my workout in right before you finish yours, man. Good grief, man. My abs are killing me, man. But, brother, that's what you got to do to keep them, man. Man, they killing me. Think somebody punched me in the stomach, man. I'd probably be done. Yeah, man, that's good. I'm got my boy Antoine Simpson, man. Man, appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you. Appreciate you, IME. I appreciate all of y'all that just, you sub to the channel, man. And man, I don't get them. Well, I get like a little bit of AdSense for this, but it's trust me, it's nothing. Okay. I take that money and I actually use it and get a lot of my children, not my kids, my personal kids, but kids that I train, low income kids. I just buy them shoes and stuff, man. That's what I do with it. So I don't get anything for this. It's just compassion about the women in MMA, man, because it's nothing consistent, man. They get one little story, and then that's it. You got one magazine or one site that they're pretty consistent about women's MMA, but your major sites, like your Bloody Elbows, your MMA, what's that? What that other one? That one. You know what I'm talking about. They don't put anything up about doing. They do it once every blue moon, and BJ Penn will do it once every blue moon, and that's really about it, man. So I'm trying to wait, boy. I'm trying to wait, boy, because I really want to read this article that Holly Holm. I really want to read this article that Holly said, man. Good grief, man. Holly Holm. It pretty furthers to me. It seems to me that she definitely don't want this work. Holly don't want this work. And I can sit back and I can read this to you. I'm gonna wait till a few more people get in, man, so they can get the gist of this. Okay. Got a couple of y'all done rolled up in, and some of y'all done rolled back out. It's all good though. It's all good. It's all good. But we'll do this in a couple more minutes, man. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Been a very interesting day. Very interesting day. But I respect Greg. I respect the people in the gym, man. It's just it's really a bad look. What's up, Marcus Bell? What's up? It really is an incredibly horrible look, man, because you got the best guy in your gym. He's testing positive, and then saying that, well, you know what, you need to be clean for a period of time before you can even fight again. He told that to Cyborg. Yeah, told that to Cyborg. Yeah, Antoine. A lot of people gave me that link, man, but I still, still try to. If whoever gave it, or I see it first, I just give everybody a shout out, man, because it's like give me so many links, man, and I'll just go and report on them, man. And it's kind of cool because it's like I don't have to do everything at one time. You guys that actually help, and some of the stuff I find on my own, but some of the stuff, man, you guys, y'all just y'all hook me up, man. Y'all hook me up. Yeah, Hollywood have got worked up and down. Yeah, man. Let's okay. It's 13 people in here. I was gonna wait till 15, but yeah, you know what? Here by now, cause normally I get on here by 9:30, 10, and so some of the people that get these chats, they kind of gonna be pissed off because man, he started early today. Yeah, because I got to get up in the morning, man. I got to get up in the morning. That's just how that is, man. The coach gotta go. Okay, 16 viewers. Okay, let me read this article. Okay, let me read this article. What Holly Holmes said, and I want y'all to tell me because man, I don't think they want this word. Okay, one thing has been on Chris Cyborg mind since finally winning the UFC women's featherweight title. Okay, all right. Holly Holm, although she doesn't have too much choice, she don't sure don't, thanks to Mike Winklejohn. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna get off Winklejohn. I'm gonna get off of him. Okay, I'm gonna let Winklejohn breathe for a little bit. But there aren't any other girls in the division now that Jermaine Durandame has been stripped and left back to have and left back to bantamweight. She's done everything sort of differently, demanding a fight with Holly at the end of this year, even promising she will find her no matter what. Finally, Holm has gone on record and said she's willing to fight Chris Cyborg. Sort of. See, there's always a catch. There's always a catch, and I tried to tell y'all. There's always a catch. Okay, here this is what Holly actively. This is what she said. This is me publicly saying yes, I am open to the fight at 145 pounds. Holmes said, but I'm not going to take a fight at 135 pounds 1 month, and then the next month is, oh hey, do you want to fight Cyborg at 145 pounds? This is me going outside my weight class, and that's okay. I'm willing to take the fight. I just want to have a full training camp. My contract is at 135 pounds. So if they came with a fight like that at 145 pounds, I would say, let's negotiate. Now some of y'all get why I put that value in the title. Okay. All right, let's negotiate. I truly feel that it is one of not the biggest female fights they can promote. Yes, I agree. I'm not in it for the priority of money, but I value myself, which in English, that means, listen, if I'm gonna get in here and if I'm gonna get my PG-13 channel, if I'm gonna get my PG-13 channel whoop, you better pay me. Oh, you got to pay me. See that's what she said in English. But let's just keep it going. Okay, this is a huge fight, and I'm sure everybody around it, the promotion is gonna make money. So I would expect more money. Now, I can't blame Holly Holm for that. I can't. If Dana White with his bald head and Sean Shelby with his whisker biscuit mullet, well, he ain't got a mullet anymore, but you know what I mean. If these guys can make all this darn money, Holly's like, look, I need me some money too. Shoot. Because this might be the fight that in me, I got to get me some money. Okay. I got to get some money because when I get up out of here, I got to go. Okay. What's up, MJ? Let me finish reading this article, y'all. Okay. I know she kind of gets upset that a lot of people are dodging her, but there are two ways to look at it. Is everybody dodging her, or is she dodging everybody in the 135-pound division? Oh, Holly, 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 Holly. Let the coach do some debunking, okay? Let me finish reading it before I debunk this whole thing. I'm gonna debunk the crap out of this, okay? I could go out and call out the entire 125-pound division. She's made 140 pounds. What's 5 more pounds? If she really, really, really wanted to, yes. I 100% think Cyborg can make 135 pounds. She's my exact height. Oh, Lord, 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 Jesus of Nazareth. I'm finna debunk this thing to the debunk. Holly Holm finna be debunked so fast. I wish I can do this live with Holly. Okay. Do I think the Mayweather fight will be fixed? Nah, probably not. I don't know. I don't care about Conor and Floyd. Ugh. After saying she's willing to fight Chris Cyborg at UFC 219 for the big year show, she started making some stipulations. She did fight the May to try to become the UFC first 140-pound champ, but now says that the fight is outside of her weight class. Yeah, convenient. Holm also doubled down on her opinion that Cyborg can make lower weights. Either way, let's hope she gets put together because there are many women to choose from. Okay, let's debunk. What's up, Warren Richards? What's up, Antoine Simpson? It's time to debunk this, okay? Let's do some debunking. Let's I'm finna set these jokers on fire. Now, okay. Holly Holmes says, yes, she's open to the fight at 145 pounds. Holmes said, but I'm not going to take a fight at 135 pounds 1 month, and then the next month it's, oh, hey, do you want to fight Cyborg at 145? This is me going outside my weight class, and that's okay. I'm willing to take the fight. Full training camp. My contract is at 135 pounds. Okay, let's stop right there. So, Holly Holm, you said that, okay, that 145 pounds is out of your weight class. Now, let's think about this, okay? What do you have to cut weight to get to 145 pounds? Do you have to cut a lot of weight to get to 145 pounds? The answer is no. You got to cut more weight to get to 135 pounds. So you mean to think that you would accept the fight knowing you wouldn't have a full training camp? That ain't gonna matter. Because what you mean you want to fight a fight? Yeah, you want to fight the fight at 135 pounds 1 month, then the next one, hey, you're moving up, Holly. You don't have to cut any necessary extra weight when you're going to 145. You actually have a easier time of making a weight. How you gonna explain this? How you gonna explain this? Listen, I tried. But see, you should have just said, okay, I'll take the fight if they force me to. Tell the truth. Hey, do you want to fight Cyborg? This is me going outside your weight class, but you did it for Jermaine Durandame. But you did it for Jermaine Durandame, okay? So it was cool. Oh, you took that fight fast. Yo, you signed that fight. You signed that fight quick. Oh, you fought Jermaine with no problem. And you still got beat up in that fight. You don't want no. And you was already complaining before the Jermaine Durandame fight went down. You was already complaining. But then you go fight Jermaine Durandame, Holly Holm. How you gonna explain this? Guys, this is too easy. This is too easy to debunk. We know, and this is what Holly is saying. Let's negotiate. Now, the words let's negotiate means, listen, if I'm gonna get in here and get effed up, if I am going to get effed up by Chris Cyborg, you gonna pay me. Pay me. And I guarantee you, Holly Holm is not gonna take this fight for no $100,000. You're not gonna get her to fight for $200,000. Maybe 300, but I think Holly Holm is gonna try to get a cool $500,000 to get her behind whooped. I think that Holly Holm is gonna try to negotiate a $500,000 to get beat down. Because she said, and this is the telltale sign, I'm not in it for the pride and money, but I value myself. That means, listen, I'm not finna get beat up for no reason. I'm not about to get my behind whooped. I'm not about to get knocked out in this octagon. No, not without a price. Holly Holm gonna ask for a $500,000. How much y'all want to bet? It will be a $500,000 or more to take this fight. Holly Holm is not stupid. See, Holly has spoken now. Now we know that Mike Winklejohn didn't want this word. And now we know that Holly Holm definitely don't want this word. She'll take the word. She'll take the word, but you're going to pay. And I think Dana White, they're going to have a hard time getting Holly into the octagon with Cyborg. And I would love to know what. I would love to know how much money, because Holly, I'm just saying, I don't think Holly Holm will do this fight for less than a half a million. That's just that's just the way that is. Okay. Let's finish debunking this. I know she kind of gets upset that a lot of people are dodging her. Ways to look at it. Is everybody dodging her, or is she dodging everybody in the 135-pound division? They're dodging her, Holly. Now, this is debunking. If y'all looked at the Chris Cyborg story, if you guys look at the Chris Cyborg story, okay, and I'm gonna look at some of y'all chat text in a minute, y'all. The guy in charge of the commission, he said, "I will never sanction Cyborg to fight at 135 pounds." You see, Holly Holm, that's bogus. And they know she can't fight at 135 pounds. They already know she can't. They know. That's why she keeps saying 135 pounds. That's why it keeps coming up. They're not going to commission Cyborg. They already said this. See, I think Holly and Team Winklejohn, they think that us, the average fans, because we're average fans, okay? We are. None of us are professional news writer. I'm not a professional journalist, but we're smart fans. We're smart fans, okay? And Holly, no, 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 no. I'm not buying this. And you think that we're going to buy it. But let me tell you, Coach Shelton Harris is not buying this because everybody rolling strong with the coach. And I appreciate it. But we see what's going on here, okay? At that 135 pounds, hell, she can't even make the weight. And look at how many blowed up bantamweights are in that division. Holly Holm, you being one of them. Because you are a bantamweight that's got to struggle to make the weight. Holly, how you gonna explain this? How is Holly Holm gonna explain this one? How? I mean, guys, listen. People think, Coach, you're going on a Holly rant as of the last 6-7 months, and I'm sitting here saying, how, man? No, it's BS. Keep Cyborg name out your mouth if you don't want to fight Chris Cyborg. Keep her name out. Like, if you really truly don't want to fight, then shut up. Chris Cyborg is the champion, Holly. You don't have any leverage. You're not the champion. You can't demand that Cyborg come down to 135 pounds. You can't demand that. You don't have a belt. Remember? You don't have a belt. You don't have any leverage in piece here. Yeah, you're a household name. You're a household name. Okay, BJ, what's going on, man? In a few minutes, I'm going to get a couple of the panel in here. Get a couple of the panel. You know, we're going to get y'all in here. Waiting on Rebecca Stevens. You know, she going to come in. But then she said, you know, okay, she may do it at 140 pounds. What you mean? She can't get down to 140 pounds. It was already established. That's why she went to the hospital. She darn near killed herself. She almost killed herself. Ed Harris, I believe you. Winklejohn wrote a check that Holly can't cash. Winklejohn wrote a check that Holly can't cash, and they know this. Mark my words. The coach is going to be right. Holly Holm is not going to take this fight for less than $500,000. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Holly's not going to take this fight, y'all. She ain't going to take this fight. Greensboro in the house, man. Greensboro in the house. That's what's up, man. But she's not going to take this fight. And guys, listen. It's easy to. She's made 140 pounds. She ain't made. Chris Cyborg will never go down to 140 pounds again. She won't do it, y'all. Chris Cyborg is not going to do it. Holly Holm is going to have to take the fight at 145 pounds. That is. Holly's crazy. Yeah, everybody dodging her, including you. You dodging her. Megan Anderson dodging her. Jermaine Durandame dodging her. Everybody is dodging her. I mean, we got to stop this. We have to cut this out. We legitimately got to cut this out. Holly Holm has to. They need to shut up about the weight. Shut up about the weight. Or they need to shut up here and say, you know, I retract everything. Listen, let's fight. The fight is not going to get made except for 145 pounds. The commission said that they will not. That they will not sanction. They said that, Ed. I brought that up earlier. They said that they will not commission Cyborg to fight at 135 pounds. It's not going to happen. And Chris is not going to make that weight. It's not going to hate it. Sorry, she ain't going to make it. So Holly Holm basically is pricing herself out. And she's one of those fighters I dub that these are the fighters that they don't have to, they have wiggle room in their contract because they're such big stars that they can actually go and negotiate. But the rest of these fighters, they ain't negotiating nothing. They're going to, Sean Shelby going to say, shut up. And you fight who I tell you to fight. And if you can't fight who I tell you to fight, then I'm gonna put your stupid stuff on the shelf. That's what they're gonna tell them, okay? Yeah. Holly Holm want to get paid. Can I blame Holly Holm for wanting to get paid? No. I can't blame him, but let's stop. You're not gonna weight drain the girl down to 135 pounds. She's not gonna do it. She's not. Okay. She's gonna beat you up at 145 pounds and at 144 and do you a favor. That's it. But Holly Holm is on, she crazy. Okay. And Holly Holm have to struggle to make 135. Don't be listen, don't be letting them fool y'all. See, they be trying to fool y'all, man. They be trying to think, yeah, it's about 8 of those girls in the top in the bantamweight division who they struggle to make that weight. Who they killing themselves to make the weight. And Holly Holm is one of those people. We're not stupid. We're not stupid. We not stupid. Okay, MJ said IME is equal to Lighthawk. Oh, okay. Lighthawk in the house. What's up? He said no. I don't know, man. You said no a little funny, man. Yep, Megan is eating popcorn from an undisclosed location. You know what? I bet you Megan Anderson, if Cyborg just happened to go to Australia, man, and say, Megan, I'm over here looking for you. Man, I bet you Megan would vacate her house and go to a location underground. Megan Anderson is a joke. Megan Anderson is a joke. She is, y'all. I thought Megan was gonna be that girl to give Cyborg that challenge, man. But Megan disappointed me. I was more disappointed in Megan, man. I'm like, God, dog, what the heck, Megan Anderson? What are you doing? What are you doing, Megan Anderson? What are you doing? I was. But let's get back to this John Jones things now, because it's a lot of y'all in here. Now let's get back to John Jones. Okay. So John Jones, man. Whew, hot diggity dog. Man, I'm angry because I'm a John Jones fan. I'm a John Jones fan, y'all. I am a John Jones fan. And this bothers me. This bothers me. It does. I don't know, Ed Harris, Leah Letson got, I don't know. Leah Letson got probably another 12 to 18 months. Oh, MJ, I love trolls. You know that. I'm subscribed to all the people that troll me too. I am. Not you. I'm not calling you a troll, but I do subscribe to a number of trolls because, yeah, deep down I'm a psychologist. Okay, yeah, they get paid crap, unless now, some of them can make 6 figures, Yeah, John Jones is a screw up, but, so is Brock Lesnar. So is Frank Mir. So is the Shamrocks. You know what? I go and agree with Nate Diaz. I think all of these people use steroids. I think they all on steroids. They gotta be. They gotta be. All right, Dana. I'm gonna subscribe to you too. They do. All of these people use steroids. You know what? And I guarantee you, by the end of 2017, there are gonna be more people to get popped. Okay? They're gonna get popped. They're gonna get popped. And I know people don't want to hear about Jessica Penne, but God dog it. Jessica Penne got popped. I mean, she did. Jessica Penne was popped. And you know what? Jessica Penne need to get her money back. Jessica Penne need to get her money back. Like, come on, man. What the heck? I'm sitting here thinking, Jessica, are you serious? You got popped and you still got your sorry, PG-13 channel. You still got beat up like this, Jessica? How was Jessica gonna explain this one? Are you serious? God dog, yo. God dog. Crazy. Okay, Rebecca. All right, now you said you're coming in, so let's go ahead. Let's get it in, cause I'm finna get the panel going in about maybe 10 minutes, and we finna go ahead, man, and let the panel hash it out. We got the coach Sheldon Harrison, the CHSH, whatever. I can't say my own name today. Okay, shoot, man. Yeah, I think McGregor juicing too. Antoine, let's read some of these comments. I'm so hurt about John Jones getting popped for the second time. How is Jackson Wink? Yeah, how is Jackson and Winklejohn gonna explain this one? Mike Winklejohn said all that stuff. Carmo Delgado, what's up, brother? Why use these drugs when steroids can kill you? Cuz, man, they don't care. These people are crazy, man. When you get hit in the head for a living, your rational thinking is gone. I'm serious. These guys don't have a lot of rational thinking. Nate Diaz is funny, but you know what, man? When Nate Diaz say all that stuff though, he actually talking. Nate Diaz is telling you the truth. He just know that people just won't believe it. BJ, yep, Jessica Penney she need to take a sleep, man. Her and Angela Hill doing cosplay every day. MJ, even Dana White is on steroids. He looked like it. Dana White head looked like he got an erection, man. I mean, that dude got an erection bald head or something like that. I don't know, man. Something wrong with Dana White. Okay, the Diaz brothers are pure entertainment. Yeah, they are. Dana White is a douche. Yep. I can't agree more. I say let them juice and fight. Yeah, because that's what they're going to do anyway. That's what they're going to do anyway. They've been doing it for years. It's just now they just decided to crack down on it, okay? All right, Joe Bagley. Oh, what's up, my man? You can look at DC and tell he's not on Pez. I don't think John was on anything when he fought OSP and DC. Could have beat both of them that day. Yeah, I can't even argue, man. I can't argue because John Jones felt like he needed PEDs to beat Daniel Cormier. And you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if he tested positive the first time he fought Daniel Cormier. I'm a better version of Dana White. Oh, I believe you, man. Anybody's a better version than Dana White. Dana White's a clown. Dana White is a clown. Marcus Bell, Diaz and McGregor 3 needs to happen. I don't know. Conor McGregor is done. I don't think he's gonna do any more. Why come back to MMA? Why come back to MMA when you can just come to boxing, get you a nice little paycheck? Okay, and all your boxing paychecks will be what, 3 times as much as your MMA paychecks. Why go get kicked in the head, submitted, beat on, and slapped? Why do all that when you can just get in there, go a couple of rounds, spar? I mean, really just spar matches, beat people up. Why do that? Why? I'm telling you. Why do that when you can just get an easy payday in boxing? Conor ain't stupid. See, Conor really teaching these people how to act. Okay, Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is teaching these people how to act. He is tired of getting pimped out for $2 million while Dana White making 10, while WME they're making 20, and he gets what, 2? No, man. That Conor McGregor tired of getting pimped, man. Tired of it. Okay, I'm a better. Okay, wait a minute. Where am I at? In my opinion, DC was winning all 3 rounds, but that fight should have just gave him the belt back. Yeah, they should just go on and give DC that belt back. Give him back the belt. Admitted OSP was his worst fight ever. Yeah. Yeah. Coach Cynthia Cavillo is Dana White's side piece. You know what? I'm not going to even disagree. At this point with Dana White, out anything at this point with Dana White. Let's see. Dana Black. I feel like if he gets severely beat, his brand will be ruined. Yeah. Dana Black. Yeah, go to WWE. Yep, like Ronda. Yeah, Ronda beat us somehow. Who knows? I don't know. Like Mario Reno said, "Where's Ronda?" Wait, I let y'all hear that last time, didn't I? When Mario Reno said, "And where's Ronda?" It was funny, man. It was too funny. Like I had fun. She said, "Where's Ronda?" Okay. If I'm a, you know what? It depends on what you want to do, man. Like in an MMA gym, I think you can get more exercise because they're gonna let you do more stuff in an MMA gym. Like there's more exercises. In a boxing gym, it's kind of like, okay, they got jump ropes. They may have some ellipticycles. Not a lot of free weights in a boxing gym, the ones I've been to anyway. But it depends. In the MMA gym, you get a better workout though. That's my opinion. Let's see, what happened to your advice to Megan Anderson? Well, Megan Anderson ignored my advice, and guess what? She decided to run her mouth. That's what happened to that advice. That advice went out to crapper. All Megan Anderson had to do was shut her mouth. That's it. And just say, listen, see this. If I'm Megan Anderson's manager, Joe, this is what I would have said. I would have said, listen, Megan, I want you to go tell the world that listen, you would love to fight Chris Cyborg. Okay. Right now I'm still young in the sport. There are a couple of things that I need to master. I want to be at my full potential when I fight Chris Cyborg. And they say, well, how long would that be? 12 to 18 months. That's when I intend on fighting Chris Cyborg. See, that's what they should have been telling. But I think some of these girls, they got dumb managers. I think really there's some of these girls, they got some dumb managers because ain't nobody telling them how to sell a brand. They not. They're not telling them like, look, this is your brand you got to protect. You can't look like a coward in front of the world. You gotta cover it up. You really gotta say, no, I don't want to fight you. I'll fight you later. You know? I'm just saying. Yeah. Let me see. Let me catch up on some of these comments, okay? Waiting on a couple of people, I guess in about 5 minutes. Okay, BJ still here. We'll get the panel going. Rebecca Stevens is trying to get in, and hopefully she come on and get this panel started and get some of you guys' other opinion. Okay. All right, Sperm Monkey. I'm thinking that you want to get on a panel today. I thought you told me that. I can't remember. Ed Harris talking to us about Cyborg. Yeah, it never ends. Well, like Coach says, she's old school. She don't play them games. Talking junk, she done called them out. Everybody. Now, people, and then, at one point, people saying that, she was ducking cats in Ghana. Actually, Cyborg, I read an article like a couple of days ago, 4 or 5 days, that she said that they had already tried to fight Cats and Gano once before, but Cats and Gano couldn't take the fight. Yeah, this discussion panel, like come on live and voice your opinion and all this stuff, man. That's okay. EO Rhino, what's up, man? My dude, what's going on? What is going on, man? Well, you know what? Dana Black, Cynthia Cavillo. Um, Let me see, Cynthia Cavillo. Yeah, people, and a lot of people are starting to say, man, that they kind of spending some quality time together. She was on Dana private jet. She might be Dana's side piece. There's no like bona fide proof of that. Carmen Delgado. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I ain't ready. Trust me. Okay. Well, Sperm. Okay. Well, man, with a guy with a name like Sperm, I figured you ready for anything, even a live chat. That's just how that is. All right. Well, Karma Delgado, I'm assuming you female. I don't know too well. I'm sorry. I can't insult people, man. If you gay, that's fine. That's your business. All right. Let's see. Music playlist. If Connor loses really badly to Floyd, he'll have to go back to MMA because no one want to watch him box again. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I think if Connor loses, guess what? He's gonna have one or two more fights in boxing. Okay. He's gonna have one or two more fights in boxing, and then he's gonna get out, and he's gonna start promoting fighters. I'm telling y'all, Conor McGregor got a plan. I don't like Conor McGregor, but man, he not dumb, man. He realized what they were doing. Conor McGregor realized what they were doing to him. He realized that, you know what, why am I getting 2 million when these guys are making 10 and 20 million? The upper echelons in the UFC organization. I'm doing all the work. I'm bringing in all the money. I'm putting the butts in the seats. But I'm getting 2 million or $1 million, and these guys getting 20 because we got the 2 million. Well, okay, Jimmy J Smooth, what's up, man? Might have to get you in on this panel too, man. Might have to get you in on the panel. EO Rhino. Okay, we're waiting on Rebecca Stevens. She's supposed to be our woman on the panel today, but I don't know. All right, MJ or Karma Delgado. One of y'all want to be the lone female on the panel today with the rest of the guys. Good Lord. To my normal female panel, wildest moments. Don't know where she at. Hey, where's Guitar Babe? She normally get on the panel. Something like that. Yeah, Connor is not a dummy. I just don't like him. He ain't dumb. He really doing what all the other fighters need to do. He really is. And these fighters get to understand that they're worth more than that. They're worth more, and Connor knew that he's worth a lot more. And so, Dana White was trying to block this fight. He tried everything he could to block the fight, but it wasn't going to happen. Just Dana White was unsuccessful. So, and then they would allow the fight to happen. But the thing of it is, though, they were wanting to take 80% of Conor McGregor's money, and that wasn't going to happen. So, but as long as Conor's still attached to the UFC, it's almost like he's not going to be who he needs to be. And so he's going to completely get away. I'm telling y'all what's going to happen. He's going to completely get away from the UFC, and he's going to promote fighters, and he's going to make money. Conor McGregor is trying to do what Floyd Mayweather is doing. Okay, he's trying to do what Floyd Mayweather is trying to do. That's it. Conor McGregor is a walking. He's just a Irish version of Floyd Mayweather. That's all it is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If he walks out with 100 mil, this guy, I'm telling you, man, he tired, man. The guy fought with a broken foot. I mean, fought with, his. I think one of his eyes. He hurt his eye. He hurt his elbow, hurt his shoulder. Dude is sick and tired of going in these fights and getting pummeled, man. Because if you're an MMA fighter, let's just face it, man. You're never 100%. Okay, this is bone on bone contact. Your injuries are never healed. He's sick and tired of going in there getting abused, man, to get $1 million here, $2 million there. He's sick of that. He's sick of it. So guess what? Dude is like, nah, man, I'm cashing. I'm finna break the bank. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, man, get Dana White up out of there, man. That's what he's trying to do. But you got some of these other fighters. They're not that smart, man, and they're not smart. Like you have, okay, as a core, you know what? What's happening to the women? And I really commentate mostly on the women. I do because that's where because I'm sick of the men getting so much press, and I'm finna cut off this John Jones, and I'm definitely finna cut off the Conor McGregor talk. Okay, I hear you, Io Rano, but the women, the way that they get screwed so badly, is that the women don't know that they're valuable. They really don't know it, and some of these women they won't come out and say what they really feel. They ain't gonna say it. And I ain't gonna tell you here. I done had a couple of people. I've had like what one, two. I've had four, and two of them y'all know. Okay, and not the ones is nobody I've interviewed. These are people I have not even interviewed, but they've actually come and told me behind the scenes, like, this is crap. Thank you for speaking up. Thank you for saying something. But I can tell you the women right now who, they really like Tanya Evinger. Tanya, like, the only reason why I got in the UFC is that I had to take this Cyborg fight. Seriously. Seriously, that Tanya Evinger said it. And Tanya Evinger, she said, listen, I'm not taking that Cyborg fight for less than 6 figures. And Tanya Evinger, I think, got $100,000. I don't know. I can ask her, but I read that she did get got 6 figures. Okay, and I can text her right now and I can ask. But that's what it said. And then you have let me see, who is that? Leslie Smith. She'll come out and say something. And Leslie Smith was vocal. She was real vocal. Like, look, I got to go get this surgery. And they said that the injury had to happen if it was in the octagon. And, they were trying to give Leslie Smith a problem. And Leslie put the guilt trip on him and they paid for her surgery. She had a growth in her stomach and they paid for that. Because, Leslie Smith had to prove that it was caused by fighting. And I'm like, but how do you know it wasn't caused by fighting? See, that was my question. Yeah, man. And you got these other fighters, they won't speak up. They won't say nothing. And they'll put up with a lot of stuff. They'll put up with a bunch of stuff. Even Mari Rayno got smart. Even Mari Rayno got smart and she negotiated, she got a better deal. But they waking up. They're waking up. But they need the rest of the roster to wake up because look, if everybody on the women's side of women's MMA, if they wake up, okay? If they wake up, if they completely wake up, then they won't be making 5%, man, of what everybody else is getting. They'll get more pay-per-view points. They can start because the women have been putting on some very entertaining fights. I mean, they have. They've been putting on some really good fights, and it's like, okay, and people are watching. Like people are literally watching the women. They're starting to watch it. I'm telling y'all, and they can do it. They just got to know their worth. Okay, let me catch up on some of these comments. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Let me catch up on some of the comments. Let me see. All right, John Patton. Connor's famous because the public opinion is dirty. You people enjoy drama before the fight. I guess. Okay, next question. Carmo Delgado. Who will Tanya Evinger fight next? You know what? I can see her putting her in there with somebody like a Juliana Pena. Okay, or they may even put her in there with Sarah McMahon. That's who I would see, but don't quote me on that, and don't give me a hard time if I'm wrong. Okay, Ed Harris. Evinger got 10 PK. Cyborg 10 PK. Oh, you mean 100K? Cyborg 200K. We're no close to the men on the main card. Nope, absolutely not. Right about that. Carmo Delgado. Evinger versus Leslie Smith. I got Evinger all the way. I got Evinger all the way. Evinger would submit Leslie Smith. That's my opinion. Okay, UFC is turning into WWE with all that. Yeah, it is, man. It really is. Joe Bagley. I watched the Juliana versus Valentina fight again, and you were correct. Juliana was losing up to the submission. Yeah, Juliana. Juliana was really confident in her ground game, and she didn't know that Valentina was good on the ground. Like nobody really knew that Valentina was good on the ground. Nobody knew it, but they've been training this stuff. And I don't know. I've been watching the Bullet now for about 3 or 4 years, man. I've really been watching like her training, and it's gonna be a tough fight for Nunes. Oh, Mary Thomas, what's up? What's up, Mary Thomas? She'll just go back to her weight and choose who won the newest fight in her initial weight class. Yeah, it could be true. Yes, all UFC wants is profit. They care little for martial arts. Ding, ding, ding. John Patton, yes, sir. Amen. Ed Harris, in my opinion, boy, I'm a slow reader today. In my opinion, Evinger was the 135-pound Invicta champion. She should be ranked higher. Yes, 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 yes. I'm glad somebody else pointed that out and see that. Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me try to get everything. Okay, legalized ranch. Whatever happened to that fighters union that they had GSPN? I have no idea. I know somebody else would know. The women need a Floyd Mayweather coach. That's all. They really do. They need a mouthpiece. They need somebody who can fight, but they can back it up. Like, like Ronda Rousey was like that, but she couldn't really back up. She couldn't back it up. Okay. And then you had shoot. Who else in there, man? You got Valentina, but Valentina, she don't trash talk. That's not her game. You got Amanda Nunes. Really, Amanda don't know how to trash talk. Like English for those girls is really, it really is just a language barrier. It really is. Okay, English is a language. They don't know how to trash talk, and to be effective in the UFC, you have to trash talk. Okay, you have to be able to trash talk so Americans can get into it. Because let's face it, I think America probably is the bigger market in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think we are. Dan Bones, stop blaming Dana for everything. Trap squad, trap spread. I think Average versus Peanut. Yep, that'll be a good fight. Dan, I'm not blaming Dana for everything. I'm just saying he's a pimp, and these fighters, some of them let Dana White pimp them. Ed Harris. The only reason why I'm watching 215 is Nunez and Valentina. Yep, that's about it for me. What's up, Michael DeSanta? Rhino, $2. Oh, thanks for the $2 donation, man. I need it. Needed to put some gas in my car. John Patton in real martial arts without KO submission draw. I guess you did your job. You defended, and you're still alive against the enemy. Who you mean, Cyborg? I don't know. Okay, Ed Harris is a straight hater. Oh man, boy, we're finna have some arguments in the comments section. I love it. This is fun. Mary Thomas, not even dominant striking though. Pina may go to 125, probably if she can make the weight. Connor so annoying. I wish he let me like him. I wish he let me like him. You mean like him in like like a little kunsi kunsa? Tight A, are you a little bit of kunsi kunsa? I mean, it's okay. It's okay if you are. Jimmy J Smooth live and direct. Okay, guys, let's go ahead. Let's get the panel together. All right. I see Wildest Moment. She was on my last panel. What's up? Okay. All right. There's two women in the building. I see BJ is here. Jimmy J Smooth. Okay. Carmel and Wildest, you guys want to be a part of the panel today for the next 45 minutes. Okay. Jimmy J Smooth, BJ, you guys want to be in? Let me see. Ha. Coach, you have to be a trash talker. Yeah, if you want to make a lot of money in the UFC, yeah, you got to be a trash talker and you got to be able to back it up. Like Conor McGregor, love him or hate him, yeah, he went in there, fought Diaz, got beat, went in there, asked for the exact same conditions, and fought him again and won. Okay, BJ is in. Jimmy J Smooth, I know who you are. Carmel, you don't need a camera. All you need is your microphone. You don't need a camera. All you need is your microphone. My thoughts with the fight card would be leading up to the yeah, it's gonna be boring. No, okay, I'm gonna take that back. I want to see Tank Davis fight Joe. I want to see Tank Davis. Okay, I do. I want to see Tank Davis. Okay, BJ is in. Jimmy J Smooth is in. Okay, all right. Wildest Moments, are you in? Oh, you ain't got a microphone? Hot diggity dog, girl. Yeah, well, yeah, let's get you a microphone, because I like the panel. I like having a panel, and I like having, because it's hard to get women to talk, but at least I want one woman on the panel. At least one that they can give their opinions and thoughts, because sometimes it's different from all of us testosterone filled men. Okay, BJ's in. All right, BJ, make sure you got that microphone fixed, man. That echo, man. All right, Karma Delgado. I'm so serious. We got 46 people. Now let's get this thing popping, guys. Let's get this thing cracking and popping. Jimmy J Smooth live and direct. Let me see who else. BJ. BJ is in. Okay. Wildest Moment. Are you coming? The only woman to beat Clarissa Shields. Who is that? You've been called a woman many times. Okay. I mean, hey, if you're a little coon see coon side, that's okay. I can't judge you. I'll never judge you. Stay in school. Let's see. If it messes up, tell me. Don't worry. If it messes up, I'm gonna mute it. Okay, going once, going twice. Any women want to join the panel before I get these guys in here? Okay. Okay, that's it. Well, let me know. Tank is taking a effing bomb. Yeah, Tankhead is gonna win. Tankhead is gonna win. He is gonna win. Okay, Jimmy J Smooth and BJ, they are coming into the chat. Okay, Michael DeSanta, I think Amanda will win and shut folks up. If she do, Mike, if Amanda Nunes win this fight, okay. If Amanda Nunes win, we can't. Okay, we cannot sit back and we can't say, we can't say that, she's not good. Amanda Nunes is gonna be great. She good now, but if she beat Valentina again, all the excuses out the window. Okay, MJ internet suck. Let's see, BJ. Oh, Carmel. Yeah, we can do a live stream on Fridays because I know everybody off work. Get you a microphone, then you can join the darn panel. Because part of this too. I like my fellas in here. John Patton trolling hard. Mayweather's been all kinds of on drugs. Really? Okay, now John Patton, I gotta ask you, is there proof of that? I mean, do you have proof that Floyd Mayweather has been on all kind of drugs? Because if you have proof, I would love for you to tell us. And I tell you what, I see Jimmy J Smooth and B. I'm gonna let Jimmy J Smooth take that one. Jimmy J, this dude said that Floyd Mayweather been on all kind of drugs on top of the picking his opponents.
That's not true at all. I mean, ever since he's demanded that those drug tests, and they have ultra random drug tests, so that's not true at all, man. He would really have to be pulling some schemes and scams to pull that off. It's very hard to pull that off, especially with boxing today. But he was one of the main people talking about random drug tests. So I think that's highly impossible.
Okay, now John, yeah, shut up. Okay, that's a strong word. I get you. He says, "I speak truth. UFC is giving us a bad name in the international martial arts community. All this drama." Okay, and you're entitled to your opinion, but the question is, do you have any proof that Floyd Mayweather has used performance enhancing drugs? Do you have absolute proof? How you gonna explain this?
The answer is no, coach.
Yeah. BJ. Okay. Let's let BJ take this. All right, go ahead and take this, BJ.
I mean, come on, coach. Everybody knows that when you got these sports, man, you know these people go through this rigorous testing, these random tests and stuff. Man, this guy just trying to get you riled up, man. Floyd Mayweather ain't took no PEDs, man. He ain't took no PEDs. Come on, dog. You'd have heard about that. Come on
Yeah, you,
now.
you probably would. You probably would. I'm telling you, you probably would. You would hear about that. It'll be like hot, fresh, hot piss news everywhere. I mean, that's what it'll
Exactly.
be.
Exactly.
All right, but guys, let me
Most
catch y'all up.
definitely.
Let me catch y'all up, man. I want y'all to give y'all opinions, man. We're gonna stay in the topic range, but y'all give me y'all opinions, man, on this whole Chris Cyborg now. John Jones, Holly Holm saying that she'll fight Chris Cyborg, but she don't want to go down. Well, she don't want to take a fight at 135 and then go back up to 145 and fight. So let me hear you guys' thought on that. You can start with you,
Uh,
Jimmy J.
well, as far as John Jones is concerned, I think this is the beginning of the end of John Jones in terms of being a title contender for any UFC title. If this is find out if this been found out is true that he taking steroids because you got the B sample, A sample, and all those good stuff. This is pretty much the end of his career at this point as a UFC fighter. Uh, as far as Chris Cyborg versus Holly Holm, I mean, if I was her, I'm gonna just be flat out honest with you. I would ask for no less than 500,000 fighting Chris Cyborg, but the UFC is gonna have to promote Chris Cyborg a lot better than that. How the hell you got somebody in MMA or any combat sport for that matter, and you're not? This woman has damn near a 97, 95 between. It's in the 90% KO ratio. So he's going to have to do a better job of promoting Chris Cyborg or just all out get rid of that division, period, point blank, end of discussion. But I think Holly Holm, I think Holly Holm is willing to fight Chris Cyborg, but I think she wanted to get a big payday before she calls it quits because she already knows that if Chris Cyborg knocks her out, she's going to either be out for a year or two, or that's going to be the end of her career. Real talk.
All right, BJ.
As far as John Jones, like he said, man, John Jones is finished. I mean, John Jones is done. You know what I'm saying? To me, if you ask me, Daniel Cormier is a much better champion than John Jones. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Daniel Cormier fan. I just think John Jones, he's trying to cheat the system and he's getting caught cheating the system multiple times. At least Cyborg learned. You know what I'm saying? Now over to the Cyborg thing. You know what I'm saying? I honestly think Holly is one of the few people that I think is very capable of beating Chris Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? I think Holly could beat Chris Cyborg because Holly got great movement. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the girls that Cyborg done decimated ain't really had that great of movement. You know what I'm saying? I think Holly's got the best movement as far as getting in there and getting out of there. If she just quit throwing those punches short, you know what I'm saying? But to agree with what Homeboy said, I think that if Holly thinks that if Holly's thinking if she gets knocked out, that's it for her. Because I mean, Holly is what? How old is Holly, Coach?
Yeah,
36.
yeah. She about to be 36, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So Holly should be kind of. I mean, I understand Holly trying to make another run for a title. You know what I'm saying. But Holly kind of winding it, getting toward the end of her rope. You know what I'm saying. So I mean, I'm pretty sure she ain't trying to end it with Cyborg. I'm sure she want to fight some more girls who she can have time to execute her game plan because Cyborg don't let nobody execute a game plan. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll just, but I think Holly is capable of beating Chris Cyborg, if you ask me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think she can do it, man. And I'm finna explain to you why I don't think so. And
Okay.
you still go ahead and go at me, man. That's fine, cause this we debating, we talking, we men. Okay. All right. And then see Lala up in the building. We need a woman on the panel. But let's get at this, okay? Um, the reason why I think Holly Holm won't couldn't defeat Cyborg is that number one, this is a newer version of Cyborg, and she's actually using a lot more skill sets in the arsenal. And not only that, she's actually seeking to train with people that know a lot more than she know. Okay, and that's what she's doing. She sparred with Shields. She's been working out with Marion Renault, working on parts of her game. Working on like Marion Renault is an expert in fitness and conditioning. So she got her fitness together, doing different things with Marion Renault, working on her cardio. Versus Shields, top notch boxer, going like toe to toe, with her. And she's actually going around to other gyms, learning different things, And I think that what she's gonna do, Holly Holm is gonna try that movement, but Chris Cyborg is very fast. She's agile, very agile like a panther. And she's gonna cut off the octagon from Holly Holm. She's gonna cut that off. And Holly Holm is gonna try the lateral movement that's not gonna work on Cyborg. Cyborg is gonna disrupt Holly's offense because Holly, she
You
doesn't
can't.
throw she doesn't okay, she doesn't throw anything to try to like land in the beginning. She's trying to do everything to set up the head kick. Even her punches, they're probing punches. They probe, and it's like they're not designed to do damage. She's just trying to set up a head kick, looking for that one shot. That's not gonna
Right.
work on Cyborg. It's not gonna work. Because
Right.
Cyborg gonna slip some of those punches, okay? She's gonna get in on the inside of Holly's chest, and it's a wrap. I mean, Holly is not gonna be able to deal with that kind of speed. And
But
punches,
coach, but
go ahead, go
coach,
ahead.
but what if Holly get in there and land one of them straight lefts, or you know what I'm saying, one of them Holly elbows? What if Holly could
Listen,
land one of those early though?
she can land as many as she wants. If Jarena JoJo Bars could not knock Holly Holm out, and I'm talking about JoJo Bars knocked her down with 3 brutal attacks, okay? If she couldn't knock out, and Jarena Bars, to me, is a much better stand-up fighter than Holly Holm. She's more accurate, she's more precise, and she's undefeated, okay? She's undefeated in, Muay Thai kickboxing. Undefeated. I can't see Holly Holm going in there and executing a game plan. I can't see her doing it because it's just the pure physical presence of Cyborg being in your face. Like you're trying to take a rest, she's still throwing punches. Okay, you're trying
Right.
to get back to the center of the octagon, she cutting the octagon off. Okay, you're trying to throw some, a couple of jabs where she's trying to counter your jabs. Okay, you're trying to keep on the outside, but she's feinting to the body and then getting on the inside of you. Okay,
Right.
she's freezing you. Like, what do you do? See, the only person in MMA in the octagon that had a really good game plan was Gina Carano, and Gina Carano gave up her top position, and then Cyborg overwhelmed her. You got to have to beat Cyborg. What's going to have to happen? You got to be able to crack because she's going to have to respect your power. I mean, she's going to have to. If she don't, she's going to keep walking forward. And the second thing that you do have to have, which Holly Holm does have, you have to have ring IQ. See, she's got the ring IQ. She's got those things. And then you got to have speed. You got to have speed. And see, Cyborg, she's not going to give you time to sit there and think. And that's what Holly used to. She used to people they're trying to like, use a technical strategy against her. See,
Like Misha. Like
yeah,
Misha.
yeah, that stuff goes out the window because Chris is coming in from the jump. Like she
Right.
may she may stand there for a little bit and watch to see what you're gonna do. And once you commit to a punch or a kick, here she comes. She's right there in your face. And see, trying to catch her coming in, the only person I've seen catch her successfully coming in was Jarena JoJo Bars, but that was Muay Thai. It was Muay Thai. And it wasn't in the
Right.
octagon. And Gina Carano caught her coming in once, okay? Caught her coming in, but see, she hard to time, man. She got this dang on movement, man, that she's not coming straight at you. She's coming at these odd angles. And that's what's making these fighters, okay? That's what's making these fighters just crazy.
Also
And
with
that's
That's
Chris Cyborg, also with Chris Cyborg, she's trained in the hoods of Brazil. She's trained with some pretty good people out there in Brazil. She's trained with Francisco Fijo. And for anybody that knows who Francisco Fijo is, this guy is a world champion kickboxer as well as one of the handful of guys to spar 100 men and be successful twice. You know what I'm saying? Also, she's trained with Clarissa Shields. You know, she trains with a lot of, I'm just going to go on and say, she trains with a lot of black people out there that's got skills. She's not training with putty patrollers. She's training with people that got skills. You know what I'm saying? So, in order for you to beat Chris Cyborg, like you said, you're going to have to crack. You're going to have to use your sidekick. All of your basic kicks against her. Because the way she rushed some of those people are not aware. You know what I'm saying? Like JoJo Bars, the way she exercised her front kicks, that's the way you beat her. And also, you got to have some punching power. And you also got to have some BJJ skills. So, I don't see anybody in the UFC outside of the people that may come over from Invictus, but I don't know if they're going to deal with UFC BS. I don't see anybody outside of that list that you posted a couple of weeks ago. I don't see anybody beat her in the UFC. Real talk.
I disagree. I disagree, man. Because you make a good point, but 100%, 100%, Megan Anderson can take Cyborg. I'm sorry. I know, Coach. I know you wishy-washy on that. You know what I'm saying? I know you kind of wishy-washy on Megan Anderson, but Megan Anderson is the one that will take out Cyborg. I get you hear me saying
So
you hear
okay,
me saying it now.
So you talking about the same Megan Anderson, right? Who going through these personal problems? The same Megan Anderson who got her whole card pulled in front of the world. She got it pulled because Cyborg, you know what Cyborg did? She got on the phone and said, okay, you still want to talk this junk? You still want this? Okay, you want this work? Let's set this fight up right now. Let's set it up right now. What Megan do? Well, yeah. Sure, yeah. I'll talk to her. Yeah.
But coach, you got to be straight up though, Coach. Straight up. Think about Megan's skill set though. If Megan was to utilize her reach, because Megan got hella reach over Chris Cyborg. If Megan Anderson was to use her kicks, you know what I'm saying? If Megan Anderson was to utilize a front kick on Chris Cyborg, and because we all know Megan Anderson got power. She got the power. She may not have the speed yet. So I do agree when you say she need a couple more fights to be ready for Cyborg. I do agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that when Megan gets into the UFC and she fights a couple girls, you know what I'm saying, and gets to that point, I believe she most definitely it's either gonna be Megan Anderson or it's gonna be Leah Letson. It's gonna be one of those two girls. One of those two girls are gonna beat Cyborg. It's either gonna be Megan or it's gonna be Leah Letson. I'm sorry.
Man, Charmaine Twig darn near knocked out, man. Listen, I'm sorry. Listen, if you getting beat up by the 39-year-old woman who looking like she's 50, and you about darn near got knocked out by the 39-year-old, 50-year-old woman. I'm sorry. What you think Cyborg gonna do to her? And matter of fact, they both fought tweets. Look, Cyborg tweet out of there so fast, man. Charmaine Tweet didn't even know where she was at, man. I'm talking about she was getting beat up. She was trying to figure out how to stop getting beat up. Man, she was trying to rest getting beat up. She tried to cover up, still got beat up. Look, man, Megan Anderson got in there. Charmaine Tweet landed that punch. And I'm sitting here thinking, nah, man, she needs some more time. Cyborg now, Megan Anderson, mark my words, I'll put any amount of money on it, she going to sleep.
But Coach, did you not see what she did? What Megan did to Charmaine Tweet?
Yeah, that's after Charmaine almost knocked her out. Charmaine almost knocked her out.
The coach was trip, man. Yeah, she cracked her. She cracked Megan. But Megan put them hands on Charmaine Tweet.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she did.
She put her to sleep and woke up. She put her to sleep and woke her back up, man. And Leah Lesson got bricks in her hands. So.
MJ, I did not make fun of Jermaine's looks. That's false. Sorry, you're not being very truthful right now. Stop it, okay? I've never made fun of Jermaine's looks. No. And also, I do have the Coach Shelton Harrison top 10 most beautifulest women fighters. Now,
Oh, oh.
Jermaine was not on that list, but I've never actually made fun of Jermaine's physical appearance, so that's a lie.
You're
Who's your
speaking of
top?
Jermaine Durand to
I
me, right?
want this list.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she's not on my top 10 list, no, but I've never actually went on and said she ugly. I've never said that. No.
She's not that bad looking of a female. You know what I'm saying? Now she can look rough around the edges sometimes, but she's not bad looking. I'm not. I'm
No,
gonna say that.
no, she's not bad looking. Nah. Just like
Yeah.
Joanna Young Jake not bad looking. People say she bad looking when she's not wasting herself away to get to 115 and she's looking normal. Like I've seen photos of her looking, she's not bad looking. They all look bad in this. They all look bad in the octagon because they didn't cut weight. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
all look bad.
Yeah, but this whole Megan whooping side. Okay, I got you, man. If you think Megan will win, man, hey, I can't. I just had to rebuttal. I can't sit back and say I agree with that because I don't know, man. Cyborg sleeping these girls, man. She's sleeping them, and she making them pray to God, man, when they're in that octagon, and they
But
looking up
Megan
too.
got, but
And Cyborg,
Megan's bigger than Cyborg. Cyborg's fighting a lot of girls who are smaller than her.
look at
You know
that,
what
look,
I'm
man.
saying?
She got in the ring, and hey, she stood toe to toe with Clarissa Shields, who bigger than her, and Clarissa bigger than Megan, and she also sparred with that
Gabby
that
Garcia.
yeah, man, that Amazon Gabby, man. She sparred with Gabby. Gabby big. She be taking Gabby down. I can't see Megan doing it, man. I think Megan already done exposed herself. She done exposed herself anyway. She's scared. That's the first thing. She's scared. She don't want no parts of that. And if she get in there anyway, it's a disadvantage, man. She gonna get in there and she gonna swallow her heart. Her heart gonna be in her throat, and she might throw that joker up. Oh crap! It's Cyborg. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Um, I mean, and you, man, look, the psychology of the girl, when Ariel Hawani said, hey, look, I got Chris Cyborg on the other end. Would you talk to her? She said, well, yeah, sure. I look, man, scared. You don't want that work. You don't want that work. I wish it was me on the phone. I'd have been like, come on. You don't want that work, Megan. You know you don't want that work. Stop lying. Don't lie to the public.
But Trap Squad, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man, because the coach always throwing me under the bus, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? but yes, Trap Squad. I just think I just really think Megan Anderson. I just think she could pull it off. If Megan Anderson, I mean, I can see they need. I can see Megan Anderson getting a rematch. She need to get like a rematch with Cindy Dandor or somebody. She needs to get a couple fights going. You know what I'm saying? She needs to fight a couple more times and get in her groove. You know what I'm saying? And really find out what works and what don't work for her because she's not. I don't think she was. I think she made the right move by not fighting Cyborg right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
Cindy Dandois get a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jimmy. Sorry, man.
No, I was agreeing with brother BJ over there. I'm in total
Yeah.
agreement with that on that.
Cindy Dandois, she get a bad rap, man, because she real one-dimensional. But see, if you got somebody who can keep taking you down and they stopping you from throwing strikes, then they probably gonna get you. And Cindy Dandois is a submission expert. Now I pick at Cindy. I'd be like, look at that, you got beat by the soccer mom. I mean, you got beat up by the soccer mom, but I'm gonna tell you, she can submit, man. She submitted Jarena Bars, man. She submitted her. She submitted Megan, and it's like, good grief, man. I mean, once she take you down, that's it, man. So I can see, and Megan was green. She was real green when she fought Dandois. And Dandois is a veteran, man. She a veteran, and she don't look like she can fight.
But
And so
Megan should have
people,
known. Megan should have known going into that fight. She should have known that she should have had her ground game together because she acted scared on the ground. If you ask me, in that fight, she was a little Holly Holmish on the ground. You know what I'm saying? But Misha is the one that's training. Misha trains Cindy Dandor. You know what I'm saying? So you should have known. She should know from that. Well, let me make sure I'm prepared to fight for whatever comes on the ground because Misha is her coach. You know what I'm saying? And Misha is known for grinding that on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I just think Megan needs to well round herself and get in there with Cyborg and get that W. Get that W.
see, man. See, the thing of it is with that, man. When you look at Cindy Dandois, man, you underestimate her. And see, Megan was young, man, and she looked at Cindy and said, "Oh, she ain't got no muscle mass.
She
Oh,
got a
look at her. Yeah, she looked weak. She got a little stomach on her. But that's how she looked, man. She got a little stomach on her, and she don't look like she can. So Cindy is easy to underestimate, and a lot of fighters they go in underestimating her, and then she take them down and submit them. That's what she do. She not
Right.
trying to stand with you because her stand up sucks. Okay, but when she take you
Well,
down,
Misha's okay.
yeah, Cindy stand up is horrible, man. So she gets you down, but she can submit you, and that's what happened to Megan Anderson. She underestimated Cindy Dandois and submit, and it was that quick too. Submit.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Submit. Okay, let's see. What else we got on here on the thing to talk about? Catch you guys up. Okay. Think we done talked about yeah, we talked about what this title say. I can't remember my own title. Okay, all right. So we got a couple of fights that are coming up, man. Okay, so I guess we can throw this into the program, man, since I got a little bit more time left. And I thought we get a woman on the panel, but that's fine. All right, so Marion Renault, man, she's set to take on Jermaine Durandame. Who you guys got for that fight?
Uh,
The
if it
Iron
goes
Lady.
to decision, go to decision. I'm thinking Jermaine Durandame is gonna get a robbery decision on that one. Uh, because Renault, excuse me, she's got skills. I saw clips of her highlight reels. She's got skills. I think she can beat the crap out of her. Uh, Mostly due to Jermaine Durandame's weak ground game. But are they gonna give her the decision? I don't know. So I kind of feel like this. I'm leaning toward Marion Renault. Excuse me.
Okay. All right, BJ.
I'm gonna lean toward Jermaine Durandame just because of her Muay Thai background. I mean, I when I was watching her fight Holly, and every time Holly would faint, you would see Jermaine Durandame squat, like you would see her squat on her. You know what I'm saying? You would see her get ready because that comes from her Muay Thai background, and I just think that I think in a way I think Jermaine Durandame is going to counter strike Marion Renault to the win. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be she's going to counter strike Marion Renault out. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to look good for Marion Renault as far as because Jermaine's going to throw some really good counter strikes and her takedown defense is going to be on point. So I'm going to pull for Jermaine Durandame.
All right. I'm gonna go for my biasness. I'm gonna go for Marion. Hey, I'm a fan. I tell y'all I'm biased anyway, so heck. I'm pulling for Marion, but I'm gonna talk more or less what she got to do, man. She definitely can't get into a striking match, man. She can't do it. Marion got some pretty good strikes, but she's not as fluid as Jermaine. Like Jermaine is nice, she's very smooth, and Jermaine is very accurate with her punches. Like she don't waste them. Jermaine is very accurate. And
Right.
one thing about Jermaine, I'm gonna separate the person who ducked Cyborg from the fighter, and I'm gonna talk about just the fighter. Okay, the fighter Jermaine Durandame has really her hip work is good. Like you're throwing a bunch of punches at her, and she'll take a quick you can't even see it, man. It's like a quick little feint to the side, and your whole offensive attack is going to miss, and she's gonna wait for you to finish your combination, and then boom, she's gonna tag you. And
Mhm.
Jermaine really is that good. Like she's really good, but what Marion is gonna have to do, she's gonna have to get inside of that jab. She's gonna have to, and she's gonna have to feint Jermaine to death. But once if Mari can get Jermaine to the ground, it's gonna be a wrap because Marion is a purple belt in BJ and BJJ. She's a purple belt, man, and Jermaine is not so good on the ground. Matter of fact, Jermaine is bad. I mean, her takedown defense has gotten better.
It's pretty
Her
bad.
take her takedown defense it has gotten better, but Marion can take it to the ground because she's a purple belt, and she's got the skill set to do it. She's taking up people. She's taking other people to the ground. So if she can do it, I'm thinking Marion's gonna do it and try to go for the submission. That's what I'm thinking.
But what
So
puzzles me is like Jermaine is so bad on the ground that I like she's so bad on the ground that I question like do you even train on the ground? Like are you even training are you
I,
even training ground? Do you have a jiu-jitsu coach? You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
she
Like
does train on it, but the problem with that, man, is that BJJ, that's just something, man. Wrestling and that all it, man, that's something that you don't. It takes years, man, years, and it may even be like 5 years, but it takes years to really accumulate level of, let's say, to the level of a Misha Tate, to the level of a Ronda whose ground game's pretty good. It takes years of study, man. Like they just didn't wake up, man, and start going to judo practice or going to BJJ.
Right.
It's gonna take more than
Mhm.
1 year, more than 2 years. It's gonna take more than 3 years, man. Sometimes, man, it can take 6 or 7 years to get your BJJ to a point where you're competitive.
Right.
And people like Marion they do these BJJ tournaments, and they do them with the gi on. They do these BJJ tournaments. They go to these, and they're perfecting that skill. People like Jermaine and Holly, they don't do the tournaments, man. They just, for some reason, they don't do those BJJ tournaments, and they need
Yeah.
to.
They
But
really
that's
do.
gonna always be a weak point for her, man. It's gonna be it. If Jermaine Durandame actually had a ground game, she would probably be almost unstoppable if she could fight
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
ground. But
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen though, man. I think Marion gonna grab her, man. And I think that the fight that they need to be looking at, they need to be looking at how Amanda Nunes beat her. That's what they need to look at. Amanda
That is
Nunes
true.
gave the blueprint on how to beat Jermaine Durandame.
Yes, she did. She did. She
Now
did.
I
Yeah,
know.
so
Now I know Jermaine Duranime's family is from Suriname, which is a country out in South. I mean,
Suriname.
in South America, and a lot of those people out there focus on more so kickboxing more than they do grappling arts out there. Because there's a crap load of people that's world championship kickboxers, but if you tell them, you know what I'm saying, to grapple and wrestle, that's a problem out there. So yeah,
I don't know. I know my girl MJ. She from the Suriname, and she could probably tell you. Or OJ Nakmeezy. If he in the chat room, he could tell you, man. I don't think he in here though, but he would tell you because
yeah,
he would tell you too that forms of Muay Thai in the Netherlands. He was
yeah.
saying it's not really Muay Thai. It's more of a kickboxing type thing. That's what he always tells me. So he would know because he trains that stuff every day.
Yeah, I mean, they got some skill. They got some skilled fighters that come out from Suriname. Most definitely, I want to say Ernesto Hoost. I can't even pronounce the other guy's name, but it's quite a few guys that have skills out there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if they have any uh, jujitsu background out there. So
I have
yeah,
no idea. I have no idea. That'd be something I have to go research. But I'm sure somebody know. Hot diggity dog. Okay, man. Well, shoot. Last thing, man, we can talk about, man. And I'm kind of glad I got a good panel for this one, man. Boy, it's finna be fire now. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all guys have it, man. All right. What y'all guys think about this whole Floyd Mayweather and Justin Bieber debacle? Which one of y'all want to take it
uh,
first?
I don't even know what it's about, so I'm gonna have to learn what it's about if I listen to y'all. Cause I seen it pop across my news feed, but I didn't get a chance to really look at it. I was busy at work, but yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
talk about that.
Jay Smooth, you got it.
Justin Bieber did what everybody knew what Justin Bieber was going to do, and that's pretty much align himself with suspected white supremacists. You know what I'm saying? That's what basically he did. I mean, it is what it is. And Floyd Mayweather did all that tap dancing and caping for Justin Bieber, talking about he wasn't racist after the video came out here and talking about the chainsaw and nigga, nigga, nigga. I mean, come on, Floyd. Come on, Floyd. I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan, but hot diggity dog, that brother really did some tap dancing, man. He really cut a rug with them tap shoes, man.
Yeah.
On that one, man.
Yeah, it was kind of, man. I don't know, man. Okay. Oh, go ahead, BJ.
So what did Justin say? Like what did they catch him saying that aligned him with the white supremacists?
Well,
See, I don't know. This. Oh, go ahead, Jimmy J.
well, this was years ago. There was a video of him being a teenager.
Yeah,
Uh, him making racist comments,
yeah, I seen.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and now since Floyd Mayweather did all that caping for him, I think his publicist talking about he going to church now, and people from his church or whatnot saying that he needs to distance himself from Floyd Mayweather, which we already knew that was going to happen anyway. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the gist of it.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell y'all, man. I think Floyd Mayweather is probably the least evil person that he should be worried about. He need to be worried about them devils that he worked for, and I'm just being honest, and see, I don't want to go too deep, but I can tell you, man, he working for the devil himself. So I mean, he might have to take a look at who he working with, because the stuff that they had these people doing, man, without going too deep, it would blow your mind, man. What these guys like
Yes,
Beaver
sir.
they got to do. But me, I can't deal with nobody, man. I can't hate anybody. Like, I would never hate a person, but I'm not finna fellowship, man. If you going around using the N word, and I just, nah, man. I ain't finna fellowship. We ain't finna be friends. We ain't finna have coffee and donuts. And you're lucky if you stand in front of my face and I slap the mullet right off their head. That's just how it is. But I ain't gonna sit and hate nobody, man. If that's how he feel, man. He got to lay down at night, and one day he got to answer for how he feel. But I just think Floyd, I don't know, man. Floyd is a sucker. Like, he's a sucker, man. It's like everybody play him,
Agreed.
everybody act like they cool with him, and then it's like they show him who they really are, and then Floyd Mayweather continues to try to support people that really they talk
He's
junk about him behind his back,
he's
man.
being, he's being too nice of a person. Is what he's doing. He's being too much of like a groupie.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm
And
saying.
he doesn't have to do that, but all this tap dancing, I mean, that's unnecessary, man. I'm like, come on, Floyd. Come on, man.
Yeah, and it's almost like working at a job, man. If you do that at work, man, your supervisors, they don't respect that stuff, man. You got to, you better off just being who you are. Don't try to impress anybody. Just be who you are. But see, Floyd thinks that money. See, he said the only color he care about is green, okay?
Yeah.
He says that, you know what, I only care about green, and I believe him. I don't even think Floyd really cares about social issues. I don't think he really cares. He care about green, and unfortunately, because that's how he thinks. All of his relationships, they poor, man. They real bad. Even relationships with women, relationships with men, it's like they bad relationships, man. And the guy, don't know a good friend. You remember he was trying to fire Leonard Ellaby, for messing up some seat arrangements. Man, Leonard Ellaby been there with Floyd when Floyd didn't have money. Like, Leonard Ellaby was working for Floyd for free. And it's like, okay, so this is how you treat a guy who messed up on the seating arrangements for your kids at a fight. Like, are you serious? But this is how he think. This is how he think. And see, if you can't,
Hmm.
Floyd thing is, he wants to buy attention, man. And see, he don't have the personality to keep somebody attention. He don't have it. So his defense is, okay, let me give him this money. I'm gonna go buy him something, and that's gonna make him like me. But it's not, man. These guys thinking he's stupid, man. And let me tell you another thing. If I was a fighter fighting for Floyd Mayweather, I'd tell him straight up, look, man, don't buy me no car. Okay, give me what's on my contract. Don't buy me no car. Don't bring none of them darn all them females around so I can get one of them pregnant and then ruin my life. Don't bring them around me, okay? Let me just concentrate on my skill set, okay? Don't come
Right.
over here, trying to give me something that you're gonna make me feel guilty for because I took it from you. Don't do that. Give me what's on my contract.
Yeah.
Let me train. Pick the trainers who you think I need to train with, and leave me alone, okay?
And,
Leave me alone.
mhm.
Don't give me nothing.
Floyd got bad business.
Yeah, man. I don't get it, man. Don't. This guy. It's almost like you can't listen to him politically, man. You just can't.
Or he's just game goofy. That's probably another issue for him too. Not
Yes.
to make excuses for that, he's probably extremely game goofy when it comes to that, and he needs an advisor outside of Al Heyman in terms of teaching this dude what to say, because some of the crap this dude be saying, it's like, really, Floyd, you just be shaking your head. I like, you need somebody to tell him, hey, you don't need to say that, Floyd. I don't think he's
Yeah.
got anybody that's telling him you
Yeah. I
say that.
agree.
No,
Yeah.
because he tell them what to do. He go, I'll just take my time. Um, I'll just don't you tell me what to do. Uh, money may all day. You know, that's how he think, man.
I think
That's
he's
how
trying
he
to
think.
stay. I think he's trying to stay relevant, Coach. I think he's still trying to keep people talking about him. So here, now that Connor done picked a fight with him, you know what I'm saying? He taking that all the way, you know what I'm saying? But when he's not fighting, you know what I'm saying? He's just trying to stay relevant. I think.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Fred from Barbershop
Lavelle.
Conversation said it best. If you ain't got two or three homies that's gonna get on your rear end when you need it the most, you got a major problem. If everybody around you kissing your rear end, that's an issue right there. You don't need that. You need somebody that's gonna get on your behind. Even the late great Prince, God rest his soul, his date used to get on his tail too. You know what I'm saying? When he messed up on the keyboard every once in a while, he didn't tell Prince everything he wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? And even Morris Day said this in the interview. Same goes for people that are successful. You need somebody to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you messing up in the game right here. Hey, you don't need to do that because, hey, that's gonna mess up your reputation right there.
Right.
Black celebrities, not just Floyd Mayweather, but a lot of these black celebrities, including these uh shucking and jiving rappers, don't have nobody in their ear like, man, dude, you don't need to say this. Real talk.
Right. Right. You're right.
Yeah.
Because these white people, no offense to to white people out there when I'm saying what I'm getting ready to say, but these white celebrities, even though you see these white celebrities acting up, 9 times out of 10 they got somebody in their ear telling them doing what they don't need to do. You know what I'm saying? And but like you were saying, the black celebrities, um, they don't have that. You know, so that's why you see, situations like you see now. You know how Floyd Mayweather, how people are viewing Floyd Mayweather and stuff. So
Mhm.
that's my thoughts on that.
Okay. And last thing we talk about, y'all. Okay, I see a couple of people talking about Rose and Joanna and J-Check, okay? And a couple of people started in the comment section, so this a good topic. And then got to be out, y'all. I think I've been on this thing since 8:45, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay, all right. Okay, who you guys got, man, and why?
I don't know a lot about it, Joanna Jacek, unfortunately. That's one of the few people I don't know about. So
She can fight her butt off.
um, I think Rose is gonna. I think Rose is gonna stand and bang with Joanna. I really do. I think Rose Namajunas is gonna stand and bang with her. I think she's gonna be successful. I'm still going for young Jacob, but I do see Rose standing and trading with her and being, it being a very good stand up fight.
Uh, I don't know. I think Joanna and J-Check gonna win, man. I think she too fast. She too fast and too accurate, man. And I want Rose to win, but the part of me that's saying, yep, I got to look at this as a technical matchup, man. And I think Joanna and J-Check gonna do it, man. I don't know. If Rose can counter good, and if Rose can actually get a takedowns, which Rose is good on the ground, so that's why I say Rose has a chance. But I think Joanna gonna put that work on her, man. That's just my opinion. I think Joanna and J-Check is gonna work. I don't know. Rose is too young. Okay, let get some of these comments. All right, Rose is too young, ain't got the experience. The pressure will get her, and maybe. Lala said that's why I like Rose. She a tough cookie. Yeah, she is. If Rose stands with JJ, she dead. I am me. That's what I think too, man. God, dog, fanboys in here. I'm allergic. All right, Lavelle Williams said JJ. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So I think the majority of the people, it was 50-50 till Lavelle said JJ. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough fight though. Yeah. If Rose can put on her back TC, Rose can't go 5 rounds. Yeah, she can't. If she go 5 rounds standing with JJ, she gonna get lit. She gonna get lit up. All right, y'all. Well, shoot, man. Hey, y'all. Oh, let me ask this. Let me ask this, because I know
Uh-oh.
Jimmy. I know your opinion on Dana White. Good grief. So listen, man. How do you think Dana White is taking John Jones getting popped? I meant to ask you that. And Lavelle. I mean, not Lavelle, but Jimmy. I know you big on. I mean, you just be you on Dana White, man. So how do you think Dana White taking this, man? Talking to Jimmy J Smooth on that one.
You said, how do I think he gonna take John Jones on him getting popped?
Yeah, testing positive. Yeah.
Like I say, I think he's gonna be out of there. I think he's out the UFC pretty much. His career pretty much done with it. You know, if there's not another sample uh, that's a negative, he's out of there pretty much. He's
So
out of there.
okay, and then I'm gonna ask you too. Hold on, let me ask Lavelle one more. Not Lavelle. God, man. Let me ask Jimmy another question, man. Okay, how did you also feel, man, when Dana White put Amanda Nunes out there, man? Like and she turned out, she couldn't do this fight the first time, and he just went in and threw Amanda under the bus, man.
Man, I was hot, man. I made a whole video cussing him out on putting cuss words on top of cuss words. I mean, extremely unprofessional. You don't do your fighter like this. If I'm promoting any fighter, I'm not gonna throw him under the bus like that. If I gotta throw my fighter under the bus, I may as well get rid of the contract, burn the contract into pieces right there. I mean, come on, that was completely unnecessary right there. Completely unnecessary to do that woman like that, man.
Okay, all right, BJ.
I agree, man. I mean, he kind of just went ham on Amanda. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it was this fight. It was a lot on this fight. You know what I'm saying? Big expectations. Everybody was wanting to see that fight. You know, especially all the way through the weigh-ins, and we were geared up to see that. That fight was happening. And then Amanda pulled out with with something that seemed like phony. You know what I'm saying? Some wishy-washy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think that kind of just pissed him off. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a lot of money on that fight. He had to postpone it, and he wasn't expecting to get as much as he was getting. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of what it was.
Okay, all right. So let me ask y'all this, man, because I know this will be a hot topic. Okay, do you think, okay, if Dana White was not a part of the UFC, okay, do you think the UFC would do better business wise, or do you think they would take a back, they would actually go down business wise if Dana White got completely out the picture? All right, I'm gonna start with you, Jimmy J.
Uh, that depends on who they would hire. I mean, what type of professionalism the other uh, person that they hire. So I think if they hired the right person, they would do a hell of a lot better. But the problem is Dana White shows too much of his biasness towards Caucasian fighters. You know what I'm saying? Outside of uh, if you're not Caucasian with the best persuasion, you out of there pretty much. And if you ain't knocking everybody out, you out of there. You know what I'm saying? So he does have some type of racial bias towards black fighters. Look at the way he does Tyron Woodley.
Yeah,
I got on him about
Holm
that.
Woodley. Yeah,
He does that dude so dirty, man. And that's why I said, if Tyrone get him a good kickboxing game, that dude is gonna be unfreaking stoppable. You hear me? Because the dude got a good boxing game. His wrestling game, his ground game is on point. But if he get him a good kickboxing game, Dana White would really be bald headed from head to toe. So he has a true bias. Even Brazilian fighters, he has a bias toward them too. So it is what it is, and you can see that. You ain't got to use the magic words or the racial epithets. You you can just do certain things and give people passes. Look at the way he basically giving what's that guy named Brock Lesnar a pass. He basically giving this dude a pass for taking PEDs. And if I'm not mistaken, this is second time getting caught with PEDs in his system
Mhm.
for the UFC, and he's kind of giving this dude a slap on the wrist with his non-fighting self.
Yeah, man, Brock. Yeah, that thing with Brock was pretty bad, man. Brock still got paid too, and Mark Hunt, kind of Mark Hunt made $700,000, but still, man, if I'm Mark Hunt, I still be mad too. If I'm Mark Hunt,
I
I
agree.
would be upset. A guy got popped, and he's allowed to, still get paid and still get to cheat and then run off into the sunset. Okay, so BJ, let me ask you the same question, man. If the UFC, if Dana White left the UFC, would the business do better or would it do worse?
Uh, it depends. Like it depends on who they put there, but so what type of dude they put there. But Dana White is Dana White is the person who got the UFC where it is now, though. You got to think about that. So do you really want to see that? Ever since MMA has gotten big, you've seen Dana White. Do you really want that to change? Would you, you know what I'm saying? Like, would you really, the real Dana White fans, do you really think they would still tune in? That's my question back to you, Coach. Do you think they would abandon or stay?
See, I don't know. It's a tough question, man. See, he's kind of been the guy, man, that's been driving the UFC, and people kind of.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
trying
like
to
it's
say.
like
Yeah.
people they actually like to hate Dana White. I purely don't like him because of how he. I know how he do. I know how he do some of the fighters on the roster, and I know how he do definitely some of the women since I support them the most. I just it's like people just like to hate Dana White. And he throw people under the bus. What he did to Amanda
Oh
Nunes was
yes. Oh
just
yes.
it was completely asinine what he did to Amanda. Like, okay, I understand you mad, but you the boss, or you're one of the guys. So we as fans, we can be mad at Amanda. Oh, girl, what you doing? Ducking that fight? What you doing?
Right.
But
Right.
he's supposed to be trying to promote and sell the fighter, man. You're supposed to be doing that, man. I mean, he's supposed to be trying to promote the guy. He's supposed to be trying to promote the girl, man. And you're throwing under the bus. But that's not the only person, man. He done thrown Tyron Woodley under the bus, Demetrius
Well,
Johnson under the
yeah,
bus, and
Demetrius
it's like,
Johnson. Yeah, Demetrius Johnson. He definitely
and
did that.
and then he threw Cyborg under the bus. Heck, he even threw, you know what? He even talked junk about Tanya Evans. Talked junk about her because, it's like these people that don't bend down, they don't bow down, and they don't let him do what he wants to do.
Hmm.
Then
Hmm.
he really goes off, but. Amanda, he just took it to another level with Amanda Nunes. He took it to a whole nother level because, you had Goku, you had Super Saiyan level 3 Goku, Sage Northcutt.
Yeah.
I mean, you had that dude talking about, he got beat up, and Dana White was saying, yeah, well, he was sick, and I should have just told the kid not to fight. Okay, so Amanda Nunes had sinusitis, and she told you that, but so that wasn't good enough. So it was okay for Sage Northcutt to say, hey, I'm sick, but Amanda Nunes couldn't say it.
Cause he
Man, I
mad.
know people gonna
He
come.
mad cause Ronda not the champ. That's what he mad. He mad cause Ronda's not the champ anymore.
That was Ronda Rousey was his cash cow, man. I mean,
Yeah, that's
Ronda was making him
what
some money, man. Ronda was making him some money, and how I don't know how he managed to change Ronda into a sex object, but that man is magic. Anybody can do that. Is magic, and that was his cash cow. But the way I can tell, man, and Amanda Nunes, I used to be like, why is she always big up in Dana White? Why? Why does she big up him so much? Because this man, he's gonna get on national TV, and he's gonna pretty much just throw under the bus every chance he get. He didn't even want to put the belt around Amanda when she won the title. He didn't want to. When she won that title, he did not want to put that belt around her, man. He was having a tough time. But
he
then
didn't want to put it around Holly.
yeah, I will go back, and I'm about to say that too. And
He didn't want to put it around Misha.
me and the LDBC, man, for 14 days straight, I called ESPN, and I said, listen, how come Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless? Why isn't Holly Holm on this show? Why is she not on the show? I
Yeah.
mean, y'all sat there and talked about how Ronda could do this and Ronda could do that, and y'all talking about, they were the main ones too, talking about Ronda can beat a man. And all of this, and I called them. I called them for 14 days straight. Ticket TV called. I think Ticket TV called for about 10 days. Town Business called. The one LBZ, he called. He was calling them left and right, like 2 and 3 times a day. And it's like, okay, so all of us are calling. There's a problem. And so then we start calling sponsors. We start
Mm-hmm.
calling their sponsors up. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
man, we worked hard on the behalf of Holly Holm. So that's why it kind of irritates me when people say, oh, you trashing Holly Holm. But, you know, these people, you know, they ain't even make a video.
Right.
They ain't even make a video. They ain't make no video. They ain't do nothing. They ain't even call. I put the phone number to ESPN up on the screen and said, y'all call ESPN to, you know, because they love, you know, sweetheart Ronda Rousey got knocked out. And now they don't want to eat that crow. Well, we made ESPN eat that crow because Holly Holm was on that show. But that's what we did. And then, you know, I called for 10 days straight with Amanda Nunes. It was taking them too long, man. I'm like, hey, come on now. Come on. You know, but yeah, that's how it is. Now, had it been Ronda winning, they'd have had on the show the next day.
Oh, immediately.
They'd
Immediately.
have had on the show. So I mean, he got people, man, that he really just don't like. But you know, the people that he's the most like toxic to is Tyron Woodley and Amanda Nunes. I think Amanda Nunes took the rest of his hair. I mean, the little strands of hair that was left. I mean, she took that.
Oh man,
She took the rest of his.
I think so too. I
Yeah.
think so too, brother.
Yeah, man. But you know, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Well, man, hey, it's been a very good panel, man. Hey, definitely good podcast, man. We're gonna definitely get it in again. Oh, and folks, before I go, man, you know, I need y'all to go subscribe to Jimmy J Smooth. BJ, you don't make videos, do you, BJ?
I think I'm gonna start. I'm getting into it, coach.
Okay. Well, then go subscribe to BJ. Let me see, man. What's your channel? Let me see. Your channel is it Daniel Johnson?
No, that's my brother. Wait, it's BJ Johnson.
Okay. So he has a channel, BJ Johnson, and then Jimmy J Smooth. Okay. Jimmy J Smooth, live and direct and full effect. Guys, go subscribe to the channels now. Jimmy J Smooth, you know, he crank out the good content. A very good channel, keeps it 100% honest, and he is not going to be PG-13. And hey, some of you, I have to have times when I don't want to hear PG-13. I got to hear it raw, and I go to Jimmy J Smooth when I want it raw. That's how it is.
Really appreciate you, Coach Shelton.
Yeah, man. And y'all, please, man, y'all go sub to the guy, man. I want this guy channel to really get out there, man. I want it. And, you know, man, before 2017 over, man, hey, man, at least 4,000 or 5,000 subs, Jimmy. Easy.
Yeah.
Big goal,
Appreciate
man.
you, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
It's,
All right,
it's an
y'all.
honor to be on here. All right, brother.
Lala.
Nice, coach. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, we about to be out, Lala, but see, you turn, hey, listen now, you avoided. You avoided being a woman on the panel. Now, I'm going to tell you something. That's okay. I'm going to call you out for that. I got you. But hey, y'all.
Coach a trip, man.
Hey, have fun with y'all fellas, man. Hey, that's it, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm out.
All
All right,
right.
brother.